I don't want any more agencies, consultants, home service businesses. I don't want anyone ever saying the benchmark is calling your leads within 5 minutes. 5 minutes is not the benchmark anymore. That advice is almost 20 years old, 19 to be exact. And let me explain specific benchmarks, timelines, things of that nature. But first, hey, I'm Carl Stoy, the founder of Stoy Media. And over the past year and a half, we've been helping service businesses scale by filling up their pipeline, getting them more opportunities to close projects. But let's talk about the timeline and why calling your leads within 5 minutes is such outdated advice. Now, number one, the study that says call your leads within 5 minutes was released by a guy named Dr. James Oldroyd. Oldroyd, I believe, is his last name. And that came out in 2007. I'll just write that down just so you can conceptualize this. That advice to call your leads within 5 minutes came out 19 years ago. TikTok came out in 2016. I'll just put a note. TikTok came out in 2016. YouTube Reels came out in 2017. Instagram Reels came out in 2020. And to this present day, 60% of the global population watches short form content every single day. There is 8 billion people in this world. 60% of them watch short form content every single day. And if you imagine, if you still think that you can call your leads within 5 minutes and still be okay, you're out of your mind. 60% of the world watches 30 to 90 second clips daily. And what these clips are, a little bit more in depth, is the most viral clips are the ones that evoke the most emotion. So they're constantly switching emotion. They have a scared emotion, they have a happy emotion, they have a dopamine. All these mental receptors are firing all at the same time constantly. And they're getting this feed of just videos that are 30 to 90 seconds long. And if you still think you can call your leads within 5 minutes after that advice came out 19 years ago, you're out of your mind. I can tell you this personally. We work with home service businesses, and the guys who are calling leads within an hour, 30 minutes, whenever they get the chance, which is like 2 hours or maybe even the next day, they're constantly getting the same response over the phone. Who are you? When did I submit this? What? Sorry, I'm not interested. Click. They get the exact same responses because nobody remembers submitting anything, especially if we're talking meta ads. Now, Google Ads is a little bit more forgiving. And yes, we run Google Ads for people, and that's its whole other, ballpark. So I can make a different video about that and why you would potentially might want to run pay-per-click ads over Meta. But the thing is, with pay-per-click or Google or Microsoft, you're collecting the interest. So if someone's looking up roof replacement near me, siding replacement near me, you're gonna show up. And so they're actually looking for that. On Meta, you're collecting the actual interest. So you're collecting top of funnel, people who may have been thinking about it. Oh, I want an idea of this. Or people who currently want it. Like, we consistently get leads on Meta, and we also do it on a pay-per-lead basis. So if you're interested in that, you can click the link in the description. You only pay per roof replacement or only pay per siding replacement lead, and there's plenty of other leads you can look into. So just click that link in the description, schedule a call, see if this might be a good fit. But what I'm trying to say is, if you don't call your leads within 30, 60 seconds, this is gonna be the new benchmark. And honestly, I wanna put together a data collection thing at some point. So maybe that'll be up on the stoymedia.com website as like an article or a case study or whatever. But I can tell you confidently, as a lead vendor, Stoy Media delivers leads to people on a pay-per-lead basis. The people who get the best results out of the leads are the people who call them within seconds, not minutes, not hours, seconds. Because that advice, like I said, came out 19 years ago. So honestly, imagine from the same amount of leads as your competition. So let's say you and your competition get given 100 leads in a month, but your team is able to call within 30 seconds and their team is able to call within 5 minutes. That company that calls within 5 minutes may set 20%. So they'll set 20 appointments, with a 30% close rate. Anyways, now you, on the other hand, can call within 30 seconds. And that's the difference between setting 50 to 60% of appointments compared to 20 or 30. So you can get literally double the bookings by calling 4 minutes faster. I don't know how else to bring this across, but other than the fact that as a lead vendor, if you are calling your leads within an hour, just don't even submit to this. Like the links in the description, don't click them. They're not for you. If you can't call your leads within, like I said, 5 minutes at the maximum, but 1 minute, that's like your minimum if you really want to set a lot of appointments. Unless you can do that, don't submit, don't reach out to any lead vendors, just start a campfire with your money and keep yourself warm. It's a better use of your money, seriously. So if you can call your leads within 30 to 60 seconds, you can get almost double the appointments than your competition on the same amount of leads. And there's really nothing, like I just want to get this across. If you keep getting the ideas that, oh, you should call your leads within 5 minutes, you've been training your SDRs, your BDRs, your call center, whatever, to call within 5 minutes instead of just calling as soon as they come in, then you've got a big problem. And it's not that hard to call your leads within 30 to 60 seconds. You probably have had the limiting belief that you should call within 5 minutes and you haven't hired enough SDRs. It would be better use of your money to just hire more people so that they can all call as soon as they come in. And if you have system drag, so like let's say you have to run it through a lead routing software and it doesn't go fast, or you have Go High Level and it doesn't send or whatever CRM you're using and it doesn't send the notification that a new lead has come in like first thing, you need to fix that first. That's your easiest lever. But other than that, you may need to just hire more SDRs who are going to call more, who are going to call faster, so then you can actually set more appointments. It's really straightforward. I'm just trying to make this as simple as possible. And so if you've gotten anything out of this, just go in the comment section, drop me a comment, or go in the link in the description, schedule a call with us to see if we'd be a good lead vendor for your home service business. But only click that button if you can call leads and you can close people. Have a blessed day.